it, should we not, like, are there any like do's and don'ts with a fresh paint?
Yeah, don't scratch it.
Obviously that, but don't, like.
Yeah, just be laying your tools on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
just try to keep everything off of it. And,
All right.
You know, if you got to throw some polish or something like that, that'd be fine.
Okay.
If you know, have a little smudge.
Yeah.
Get everything off of the thing of polish.
If we got to clean it, we're gonna make a mess probably. We shouldn't have much cutting or stuff to do. We got like little stuff like throttle pedal, throttle cable, parachute mount, stuff like that. If we have to wipe it down.
You got Lucas? Yeah, that'll work. What do you got here?
Yeah, we got Lucas. This stuff.
Yeah.
Can I take this?
Yeah.
All right.
I got plenty more of it.
Sweet.
Whenever you come back Monday,
Yeah.
I'll do some finishing up stuff. Everything else will be ready for you.
Okay.
I mean, I could sit here for the rest of the day and polish everything, but
Yeah.
I'll just save that for tonight and the rest of the week.
The
Tail lights are in the back,
Okay.
so those are quick bolt on.
Okay. The headlight? Oh, we're not taking the front end. We got to worry about. Do y'all have the headlights for the front end?
Headlights are back there.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, 'cause we're taking it. We're just doing a couple little stuff, and it's going right to Greenville. It's got to be at Greenville at 8 a.m.
I'll be over there Monday night at your shop with my buffer and just
Yeah.
final.
We're leaving Monday. Well, Tuesday morning at 2 a.m. is when we're leaving. So we'll probably be working on it up until that point. And then we got Monday night, we're going to sticker it at some point. I got the wing's going to have a big sticker on the back. And I think Chris is doing two stickers on the quarter panel that say like Southern Diamond Company. But other than that, just some stuff on the window. So I don't think it'll have too much shit on the paint.
Well, I mean, what do you think?
No, it looks good, dude. It's badass. Color's sick. It looks good. There's not much you can do there anyways, other than put it inside and be done with it.
You can wipe it.
You know, yeah. We wipe it down every morning just because it gets dusty from sitting in there, but for the most part, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's it. So the plan, I don't know, it's like to get it fired up and running. Who knows?
You're going to fire it up at the show?
The goal is to drive it in. They like when we drive it in opposed to when you push it in. A lot of people push it in, but I think most all people, when you leave too, you can either push it out. They got a bunch of people standing out there. They're either going to have pictures of you pushing it out or have pictures of you driving it out. So.
And it looks sick when you're driving it out because it's cold as hell, so it's just.
Yeah. So that's the plan.
Sweet. Let's push this thing in there.
All right.
Oh, and all the black trim.
Yeah.
I'm just going to flat black it.
Yeah, that's perfect. Who's going to be the first one to scratch it?
Probably me.
You?
You want me to do it real quick?
No.
Go ahead and scratch it. Get it over
Get it
with.
over with. Do it like right here.
Go for it, Mason.
No.
We'll let Chris
Dude, I don't know. This will probably be the least raced car we have because no one wants to race a car that's got a nice paint job on it. Oh my God, she's.
got heavy all of a sudden.
Oh.
All right, put it in park. I'm just kidding. It's got no drive shaft. I'm just kidding. That's the joke. Me personally, I don't like a nice paint job on a race car because,
It's going to get scratched.
yeah, they just get beat up. It's inevitable. Like, and the people that have cars that don't look beat up, they don't really race them. Or, I don't know. I mean, at least everyone I know has got stuff. I mean, they all look good from the stands.
Yeah.
You know, but when you get up close on them and you see them, and they're a tool essentially. So, but it looks good.
Sweet.
Are we trusting one strap on the front and one strap on the back to get her home? All right.
But you're driving?
Yeah, be fine.
Well,
loop me up.
huh?
You said keep me in the loop.
Oh, we're looped.
Yeah, loop.
Appreciate you. All right, we won't get to work. I'll keep you posted when we're picking it up and coming back.
Thank you.
See ya. Well, she's home for a few hours. When are you leaving, CJ? In the morning or tonight? Well, we got some work to do now. I never ordered those front brake lines.
Why?
I forgot.
They can put them in the cart.
I know, I gotta order them.
But they're gone out of the cart.
They'll be at Devin's tomorrow. You know? We gotta make some new AN lines. Where do we start? Do we start by wiping it down or we start by putting it back together?
Well, why don't we get a couple people wiping it down and we'll start putting shit together.
All right.
We gotta put all the shit that we took off back on.
Yep.
Plus throttle cable, parachute, electronics panel. We really need the panel now.
Yeah, I'd say we need to figure out where we're gonna mount the panel and make it.
Yeah, I'm bound to the floor right here. It's like so great.
That's fine. We just gotta make it and mount it. And then get bigger than like if you make it the size of a Dominator plus 15%, and then have it where the second, like it can go on top of it. So Dominator on the bottom and then everything else on top of it. That'll work. There's a Dominator behind you for reference, for measurement. I guess we'll start putting everything back together. Put the tank on, steering wheel on, all that fun stuff. So we got some work to do. All right. I don't think we have an intro for this video, but this is the Bad Apple. This is the car that's going to PRI. Crazy backstory on this car, if you guys don't know. We already had it built once. It got wrecked. Took the motor and transmission out, got a roller. This was probably 2 years ago we got a roller. Kind of worked on it on the side. On March, we got done with like building the turbo kit, fuel tank, everything. Sent it to a chassis shop. Sat at a chassis shop for 6 months. Took it from that chassis shop to another shop, sat there for 3 months and got some things done, like this very extravagant firewall that is titanium that fits, I'd say, okay. A couple spots that need some love. There is some additional chassis work that needs to get done because it wasn't completed at the chassis shop, but it's done enough where we can get it to PRI. This is the car that we are taking to PRI for Race Tech. As you can see by the seat and the belts that are in there, this is going to be on display in their booth. So we have to have this thing done. We just got it painted, as you guys can tell. We picked up from Chris Lopez's shop, Top Coat. Today's the 3rd. What day do we have to be at PRI? The next Tuesday. So it's a week today. We have 7 days to get it done. Tonight it's leaving and going to Devin Vanderhoof's shop in Greenville, South Carolina, HCR Innovations. So it's going over there. He's got to wire the whole car. He's got the Dominator for it. He's got the screen. He's got everything. Technically speaking, it would run by the time we get it back. We'll have it Monday during the day. We'll have the drive shaft for it. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything we got. So what we got to do today is we got to put the rest of the engine and everything back together, make some AN lines, put the turbo back on it, put a fuel tank on there, charge pipe on there, and get it to where it could run if it was wired. So that's our goal for today. We have no choice. We have to have it done today because CJ's leaving in the wee hours of the morning to take this to Devin shop. So there ain't nothing else to do but get to work. We got to show out for Race Tech. The paint on the car looks absolutely awesome. This is very similar to the first car, the first original Bad Apple that we got. Looked badass. I think this one's gonna look great as well. This one's a whole lot lighter, should go a whole lot faster, be a lot more competitive. We just gotta get it done. So that's our game plan. Dave's wiping it down. CJ's getting parts together. Mason's gonna work on the electronics panel. And the thrash begins now. Know where the hardware for the steering wheel is? What a guy. What a guy. flake in it too is crazy.
Yeah, the sunlight goes crazy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm hoping in the show. They got lights
That's
everywhere.
what I think,
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah. All right, guys, we are wrapped up with the work on the Bad Apple. Here we are. We have busted ass. There's been a lot of people that worked really hard and put a lot of time in on this car, and I think we got it show ready. We got pretty much everything. I mean, this thing is down to the wire. They were painting parts on it earlier today, and it was a huge team effort. Devin from HR Innovations, we're going to talk to him up at PRI, like I mentioned earlier. He did a great job on the wiring. We had it all plumbed. It can run and drive, but we don't have any fluids in it, and the motor hasn't been started since the wreck, which has been like a year or so, so we're not going to go through all that before just to drive it in. So we got everything ready. It is 100% ready to go to the track. Like, we can come back, and I got to put one bar on each side in it. So was it 100% ready? We'll call it like 99.5% ready. But other than that, everything else is mechanically functioning as it should, and the car looks great. Come over here, I'll show you we got the seat. The seat for the show is one of Race Tech's most badass seats. This is their 4119. So the first year we had a 4100, the second year we had a 4200, and now we stepped up to the 4119. This one's set up to have the fresh air pumped in the back, and this thing is an absolute beast. I'm still a growing boy, believe it or not, and I might be outgrowing the standard seats and might have to upgrade to a tall and wide. Dave's back there making faces at me. Not really getting that much wider, but I am getting a little bit taller. So I think I'm finally I'm just getting done growing. So I'm like right at the threshold of fitting in a tall and wide, and tall and wide being too big. So I went with the standard because it likes to feel really cozy, but I will say the 4119 has some extra padding on there, so you really got to sink down in there. But it definitely feels great, a safe seat, and I mean, we were on the Race Tech seats and everything. We love them, and we love working with the guys at Race Tech. We got the car. I think it looks great. It's show ready. The paint is literally dripping off of it. Everyone did a great job on there. The engine bay looks super clean. It looks great. This is going to be, we're still up in the air. We don't know if we're bringing it into the show with the front end on or just front end off. The past 2 years, we've done front end off, and they've been like pretty crazy builds, like 140 millimeter turbo, all polished everything, or, you know, billet Hemi and a stock front frame rail G-body with a big screw blower. This one here, it's pretty crazy. It's a, you know, 9.5 deck, small block Ford, billet heads, cast heads, what am I saying? Cast heads with a nice billet intake and a large frame turbo. It looks great. The powder on it looks awesome. I don't know. Where are we? Are we vote? Like, we haven't made an official vote yet. I think it should go in front end off. Front end off. A lot of people are saying front end off. We're like split 50-50, so we're going to let the guys at Race Tech decide. But we're really excited to get up there to PRI. We got the whole catalog in here, their belts, the fresh air, the seat, the brackets, the back brackets. It's literally got everything. And can't wait to show this stuff off. Hopefully it represents well in the booth. A lot of hard work went into this car to get to this point. Next year, we're going to be a little bit ahead of the ball, probably be racing the car and then just like wipe it down, or maybe some touch-up paint. But it is just about midnight. We said our goal was to leave at midnight. It's 11:48, so we're going to stick this thing in the box. Everybody's already got their stuff. And we got a 10-hour drive to Indy, so we're going to get this thing loaded up and strapped down and head, northwest. Is that accurate? Yeah. We're going to Mason's home, so we're going to see a bunch of goofy-looking people like Mason up there. All those Indianans. What is it? How do you pronounce it? Indianans? Yeah, Indianans. So there must be something in the water up there. Their ass crack almost goes to their neck. Like, every time Mason bends over, it's insane. So sorry if you guys are ever at home watching the video and you see Mason's ass crack. We're tired of looking at it. So if we got to look at it, y'all are looking at it. It's just how it is. So, I mean, it literally is like crack to neck. There's no back in between it. The dude's insane. So that's what we got. Car looks great. We just got it all stickered up. So we got the Southern Diamond Company sticker back here. SP Tools NC. We got the Nasty Racing sticker on the front window. Nasty Speed and Performance and Southern Diamond Company sticker. Oh, there's a bubble right there. I put this in there. I said there's no bubbles. Damn it. Big Race Tech sticker on the deck lid, on the wing like we always do. And then we got Full Spectrum Power, Holley EFI, Force Inductions, JDR. First time JDR going on a car. Pretty cool. Race Tech, CB Towers, TK Performance, HR Innovations, PIG Motorsports, TISS Fab, Scarlet Solutions, Turbo Smart, Race Parts Solutions, and there's so many other companies that I haven't even mentioned that help out with all the builds here. But but this is just what we had in time to get on this car. So we want to thank all the companies that we work with. We are extremely honored and thankful for the relationships that we have, and hopefully, you know, this could be a good representation of their companies along with all of our hard work. So we're excited. Very honored, 3rd year in a row going to PRI. I know some people, it's just, oh, you're going to PRI. To us, you know, there's a lot of people that work on cars and build cars their whole life and don't get the opportunity to have a car in PRI. So for us, at least for me specifically, I'm very thankful and fortunate, and it pumps me up. You know, we work on these cars. We put a lot of heart and soul and time and pride into these, and it's a really cool opportunity to show it off and represent well for these companies. So I'm extremely excited and honored to be there, and hopefully we show out and do a good job for Race Tech, and we'll be back next year. So what do you guys think? Load her up in the box? All right, let's do it.
Hey, my name is Chris Pittman. I'm going to be representing Nasty Racing, Nasty Speed Shop too, at PRI this year. We come on down. Huh? At Race Tech mainly, yeah. The safest seat. It's like, I don't even know anything else you could wear that would protect you any better other than something if you were going.
Like sunblock.
That's like not raw dogging it, you know what I'm saying? Like that seat is like the best protection around.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
so.
It's like you got sunblock, you got not raw dogging it. And
You got a Race Tech seat, yeah.
Race Tech seat. Those
That's
are-
it.
that's
If you got all that, then you're safe. You know.
How excited are you for PRI?
Truly excited. I mean, it's fun. We get to see a lot of people. Again, there's a lot of cars that go down there, but pretty much this car is one that's been fully built in this shop. Would you say?
Yeah.
Between Scott putting that motor together, TKM doing some work, John fabbing, welding, fussing, us standing here watching him. It's going to be, yeah, taking a step back when Mason comes to do one thing on it. But I have wiped it down. We're going to have a ball. Come see us at PRI. You know, come sit in a seat. If you try before you buy, sit in it. Once you sit in it, you won't want to sit in anything else, especially if you're going down the track. Come see us. Bad Apple. This car is what, the first iteration is what brought us to Race Tech, and now we're bringing this full circle back to Race Tech's booth at PRI for a truly good reason. Chris is finally getting his car back. John promised him a car. John didn't tear it up, but John promised him a car. He fulfilled it, built it, and we're going to carry it there and celebrate, and the next person gets in it, we're going to feel a lot safer about them. So thank you, Race Tech. Thank you, John. Chris, have fun with it. Or John, have fun with Chris's car.
Stations. All right, guys, it's day 22. What do we say? What's our update? Logan has us going the wrong way in the middle of nowhere. He stopped at a BP miles off the highway so we could fill up with diesel, even though we have diesel from the tank, so we didn't have to get it from the pump. Rusty didn't get his breakfast, nor did he get his senior coffee. Scott didn't get his coffee. The Burb almost ran out of fuel. What else? Am I missing anything? Logan did keep it between the mayo and the mustard, but he ran about 96. The bearings in the trailer are glowing red. Tires literally smoking. I think that's about it. Anything you want to add, Rusty? Anything
No,
you wanna
we're
add?
good for now.
Logan, anything you want to add?
Nope.
He's eating his breakfast potato chips as we all starve back here. Looking for some good sustenance. But we're 214 miles away, so we should get there by like 1. It gives us another hour to stop and goof off and get food, so we really need to get there by 2. But I'd say we're doing pretty good on schedule, and everyone's rocking and rolling. So just another great trip to the wonderful state of Indiana. We made it here, long drive. We got our move-in pass, so now we got to go over to the other parking lot and get the car unloaded, figure out if we're doing front end or no front end, get it in the booth, wipe it down, and then get ready to just do this for the next 3 or 4 days. Overall, I think the trip went pretty smooth, very bumpy, couple detours, couple pit stops, got some lunch at Shapiro's, and we made to Indy. So we kind of got like a tradition. We do the same thing every time, and here we are, Race Tech. Hell yeah. Day 1 PRI. We're in the show. We got here safely. I already lost both my badges. Not even making that up. Gone. MIA. We're in 2 separate Airbnbs. The other Airbnb, no hot water. So the wheels are coming off quick. But we're about to go get some dinner. We've slept a little bit in the trucks at 7:14. I haven't been in a bed since Thursday night, right? So Dave slept a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I drove more than Dave, for sure. I did.
Oh, yeah, you definitely drove.
No, I drove more.
I didn't sleep any, though.
That's a cap. Dave was
like 30 minutes.
Dave was out like a light. Logan put in work driving. I put in work driving. Logan took us on a 45-minute detour that just went in downtown Cincinnati, so that was not pleasurable at all. But yeah, other than that, we're here. It's cold as hell. We're about to get some dinner, and then I think we got a big day tomorrow. Every year, Wednesday of PRI, we get a new pair of shoes. I've been wearing these suckers for a while. I got a hole in these, so I'm going to get my yearly pair of Nikes, and we're going to have a good day tomorrow. So I'm very excited. Car looks good in the booth. The guys at PRI, it's great to see, or the guys at Race Tech, it's great to see them. They're awesome dudes. The booth looks great. Car looks great. Very happy. A lot of hard work from a lot of different people to get to this point. So I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to bring you guys some awesome content here for the next couple days.